You can almost hear the noise now, the thousands of fans that will soon pack into Rimrock Auto Arena at Billings Metro Park, of course, for your 2018 All-Class State Wrestling Tournament. Just days away, Friday, Saturday, down in the Magic City, where Kalispell Flathead, your defending Class AA state champions. The Braves' top-ranked 170-pound wrestler, his senior season hoping to end things, making some noise. Payton Hume isn't one to back down from a challenge.
I have a lot of people coming for me, and I'm excited.
Kalispell Flathead senior wrestler drew serious expectations this season after finishing runner-up at 152 pounds at last year's All-Class State Wrestling Tournament in Billings. Hume wasted little time getting back on the mat after that title match, setting out to chase his first state championship this year.
I went over to Denver just a little while ago, got second over at a Rocky Mountain National Tournament. Did pretty well out there. The only kid I lost to was a Fargo All-American, so that was fun. Kind of just traveled all over the place wrestling, went over to Washington, all that. Just had fun wrestling all throughout the summer with my team.
It was those off-season events, including the runner-up finish at the Monster Match Nationals and the championship win at the Cosmic Clash, both in Denver, that kept Hume sharp and prepared for his senior campaign. Those tournaments also allowed him to continue studying other wrestlers, watching their strengths, and eventually emulating their style.
For sure, yeah. When I go over to those tournaments, I'm watching kids constantly, looking at new moves, looking at kids' different ways of doing stuff, just learning all the different little techniques and integrating them into mine.
Payton Hume, he's been working so hard, putting in 12 months on the mat. Payton's just a kid that loves wrestling. He loves to compete. He loves the science of the sport, but the art of the sport, he's always trying to get better. He stays after practice. He's putting time in before school. He is kind of that definition of a kid that you want on your team because he's kind of that leader by example.
Humble and determined, Hume also holds extra motivation. 2 years ago, the then #1 138-pound Hume was not allowed to compete at the state tournament after it was ruled he had not satisfied an MHSA rule requiring wrestlers to weigh in at a particular weight class for at least half the season. It was a disappointing ending to an incredible sophomore year, but one that has driven him to where he is today.
Oh, it was amazing. I was looking forward to it all the next year, basically. I mean, I'd been training hard to get back where I was and even better, and trying to retake the spot that I missed being able to take.
Now, only 4 consecutive wins stand between Hume and the top spot on the podium at Montana High School Athletics' biggest stage. But beyond the passion to capture that gold medal in Billings, Hume is still your run-of-the-mill 18-year-old student athlete.
I like to hang out with my friends, average stuff. I try every sport I can, really. I mean, I've done golf, soccer, basketball, baseball, football, all the sports you can really think of. And I just love playing. I love being part of teams. I really couldn't rank it that well. Probably say I was worst at either golf or basketball, and then my best besides wrestling was probably football.
The 2 sports that involve the most strength and most contact. Go figure. Richie Melby, MTN Sports.